I'm Grace Torrey, and you're listening to That Girl the Podcast. Grab a beverage of choice and settle in, because the new episode is starting now. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, Grace Torrey, and I'm back with a whole new podcast episode. Something that everyone in my family, all of my friends, everyone close to me has been asking me, and I've been also asking them is, what do you want for Christmas? And for me personally, I'm not like a super materialistic person. Like, the things that I really want in life are like for my business to do well or to spend more time with my friends and family. So like, it's hard for me to come up with materialistic things. Like, there's things that I want, but nothing that enough for me to be decisive on it. Like, I am super indecisive, so it's hard for me to be like, yes, I want this thing more than anything else in the world. So all of that to say, I wanted to come up with a list of things that are like practical and actually helpful that the girlies can ask for Christmas. Because if you're like me and you don't really know what to ask for, or like you are super indecisive, these may be some good ideas that you can ask for that are actually helpful and like may either help you achieve your goals or like get to a certain point in life that you want to be at, or they're just fun, or like they're staples. I don't know. There's all kinds of things. So that's what this episode is. If you are interested in hearing that, definitely stick around. Don't forget to follow on whatever platform you are currently listening on, or subscribe if you're on YouTube. And don't forget to like or leave a rating and review. Before we jump in, the only big life update I have, not even big, but a life update that I have is daylight savings is kicking my butt. I think it's kicking everyone's butt, but let me tell you, I feel awful. So I'm sorry this is coming up late. I'm literally filming it on the Wednesday it's supposed to come out. It is 9:17. In my defense, I didn't get home until like 9. But oh my gosh, I am exhausted. And I literally feel sick, but I keep like checking my temperature and I'm fine. And the only thing that I can think of is it's daylight savings. And I've just been like coming home, eating, and going to bed. So ouch. But I think that's it. Other than that, I've been working on the Barkade a lot. I need to pick the giveaway winner for that tonight because it ended today. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on in my world. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So like I mentioned, some of these things are material. Some of these things are like not so material. Just like things that they can do for you or things they can pay for you. So yeah, the number one thing on here is the number one thing I am asking for this year, and I literally told my mom, I was like, if this is the only thing I get for Christmas, it'll be totally fine, because like from anyone, this is like such a big thing for me. You can hear it in my voice, like I need them in my life so bad, and I think I might have mentioned them already, but air purifiers. I want air purifiers / humidifiers for my house so bad, and I'm literally on the hunt for the best brand, if you know of a good brand. But air purifiers are so good for you, especially if you have animals that shed like I do, or if you have carpet. Definitely invest in an air purifier, and they range in price from like super inexpensive to more expensive versions. So that's something that I feel like will be beneficial to you, and if you're not sure what to ask for, they are so helpful. They make your allergies feel so much better. You're not as stuffy, you're not as gross, you just feel better. The air feels crisp. It is such a good thing to ask for if you like don't really know what to ask for, but you want something for, I don't know, just for your well-being. Like, it's so good. So I'm asking for one for my room, one for my office, and one to go in like our living room, kitchen area that's a little bit bigger. So that's what I'm definitely asking for, like my number one thing. Another item that is not at the top of my list, but it's kind of like my go-to, and that's home decor. More specifically, a statement piece that I've always wanted, or I've wanted for a while, that I haven't wanted to splurge on. For example, you know those really trendy, bigger, like not even body size mirror, but bigger than that, like over-exaggerated large mirror that is like rainbow on top, like it has a rainbow shape on top, and they're either gold lined or whatever. They're really trendy in home decor right now. I want one of those to go in the corner of my room, but I'm kind of rethinking that because you're not supposed to have mirrors in your room facing your bed, so maybe I'll rethink that. But I do want something like that. That's definitely an example of like a statement piece that I've wanted. So something like that you've really wanted but you don't want to splurge on is a fun thing that you can get that For me, like, I love home decor. It's some of my favorite things. So you could do literally like a new light fixture or something like that that you've wanted, but you haven't really wanted to splurge on, but you feel like it'll genuinely bring you joy, and it's kind of an adulty thing. Another thing that I thought of that would be super nice and fun and fresh is asking for someone to pay for a certain amount of months of a HelloFresh membership or any sort of thing like that that you've wanted to try but you haven't really wanted to commit to. Just ask for someone to pay like a 3-month membership for it, and then you can just cancel it if you don't like it. I think this is a great way to start eating healthier, start cooking at home. But if you don't have like the money to try it, just ask for someone to pay for a certain amount of months of HelloFresh, or you could do like a Planet Fitness membership or something like that, like a membership you've wanted but you don't know if you like want to commit to it, or you feel like it would be good for you but it's not in the budget right now. Just have them do it for a couple of months and see if it's something you really want to do. For me, like, I genuinely do want to start cooking at home more, but I am not sure if I can commit to HelloFresh because I want to make sure that I'm capable of cooking at home before I do that. So I literally started buying groceries to see if I could handle it, because I feel like HelloFresh would be a good way to expand your recipe abilities and like expand your palette, if you will. So that is what I want to do, but I want to see if I can cook at home that much before I commit to it, and then I'll ask for that. So another one, very adulty, but super, super beneficial. If you're like me, any sort of house repair drives you insane. So ask for someone to repair the house. Like, example for us is we need a new garbage disposal. So having like a family member or a friend or whatever just pay for us to get our garbage disposal repaired, because it'll probably be like $200. And I know that's a lot, so that might be something that you ask like a family member, but something like that. Like maybe you have like a running toilet, or you need a light fixed or something like silly that you just haven't done. Just ask a family member or a friend or whatever to do it as a gift. And it's not the most glamorous thing, but I know I feel a lot better when the house looks good and everything's good, and that one thing isn't freaking in the back of my mind driving me crazy. A good go-to is always a new vacuum. We love a new vacuum. We will never say no to a new vacuum around here. I literally just put that on there because yes, always a good one. Switching it up a little bit, this is a little bit more outfit related, fashion related, but a good pair of statement boots. Black boots are very, very in style right now. Just asking for like a statement pair that you can wear all fall and winter. I mean, by the time Christmas comes around, it'll basically be winter, but that is something that you cannot go wrong with. White tennis shoes are another. So I'm in my Air Force Ones phase, but Converse, Vans, whatever it may be, always, I used to get white tennis shoes every year for Christmas because it was just like a routine thing. Like I'd switch them out once a year, and my mom knew to get me white tennis shoes for Christmas. So that's just like another statement thing that you know you're gonna wear a lot, but like maybe you have like someone in your life who buys you clothes for Christmas every year, but they don't really know you well enough to get you your style clothing, but they try their best, and it just ends up being like, I'm never gonna wear this and it's gonna be in the back of my closet. Just get white tennis shoes instead. I love a good, statement shoe. On the health kick, the health side of things, we're switching it up a little bit. Water bottle. You could always ask for like a good refillable, reusable water bottle. Brita water bottles are my ride or die. Most people like Stanley's though. Either way, good options. A gift card to get a massage, a facial, acupuncture, anything like that. I always forget about those things, like that they exist, but I feel like a massage would cure all of my depression. Like, not even exaggerating. A good massage may solve all my problems. So those are good things to ask for, especially because like who doesn't love a massage or a facial, We all love those. So they're good like things that you can ask for, and just like ask for a gift card so that you can pick out what kind you want and be specific with it. But I feel like you can't go wrong with that. I mentioned the gym membership, but like a gift card for your favorite nail salon is another thing you can't go wrong with, or maybe your hair salon. I get my hair done like every 6 to 8 weeks. I literally got my hair done today. That's why I was a little bit late. We got the pink redone. So I know I would appreciate a gift card for that because I do it like routinely and it can get very pricey. Pay a bill for you. I did this all through college. I always asked to pay my bill for my birthday or for Christmas. It was usually for my horse, but maybe it was rent or whatever. If you have a bill that you know you're not going to be able to afford, it always was annoying for me that I had all these bills and I felt like I just had so much anxiety. I just had so much, why can't I talk? Wow. I just had so much anxiety about if I was going to be able to afford it or not. And so it was almost like, it almost made my anxiety worse that I was getting like clothes and things that I'm never gonna wear or I'm not really gonna use that much, when I would have much rather just gotten like money towards bills. So be honest with that. When people ask what you want for Christmas, I used to divvy out bills and be like, you get electric, you get water, you get rent, or like 3 of you get rent and you can just divide it, you know? But people get it, especially in this economy. I don't think anyone's gonna be like, that's super unreasonable. It may not be fun, but adulting. Another one that's fun if you're like a woman in her 20s, which is my target audience, is kitchen appliances. Espresso maker, coffee maker, a little, what are they called? The mixers, like the mixers that like mix it for you with the whisks and everything. Like, please, I love a good kitchen appliance. I ask for at least one every Christmas. Last year it was a blender. This year it's going to be a toaster. I just love them. I love cooking. I love the fun things. If you wanted to start a new hobby but you haven't had the time for it, or like you just haven't done it because it just like hasn't happened yet, ask for a class in that thing, like whether it's crocheting or cooking or baking or whatever it may be that you're interested in. Ask to take a class in it, and maybe like ask for them to do it with you. Say like, hey, could you pay for these classes and or this class, and we'll do it together and we'll get to spend time together, and that'll be like my Christmas present. I love this idea. I think that would be so fun, and it really, you know, time with someone. One of my top love languages is quality time, so things like this make me really happy because you are getting something out of it. Like, you're learning how to do something, so it's valuable, and you're also spending time with someone that you love and appreciate and enjoy spending time with. Next is anything for your side hustle. I always ask for something for my side hustle, whether you want a microphone for your podcast or a shipping label maker or a tripod or anything, whatever it may be, a new laptop. Some of those things may be like a little bit pricier, but even if you're like, hey, can I have money to go towards this? I've been saving up for it. Something for your side hustle. I know Josh gets so mad at me when he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, a shipping label maker. I literally just ordered one. That is like why I mentioned it, so I can make shipping labels on my own. But he's like, no, you're not allowed to ask for that. You need to ask for something fun. It's Christmas. Like, I want you to do something fun. And I'm like, yeah, but that is fun to me. Like, my side hustles are so, like, they're what I'm passionate about. So having things to do it more easily and more efficiently is fun to me. So people may not get it, but I think that that is like a great opportunity to ask for things that you're really going to use and you need, and, you know, contribute to something you're passionate about. Another thing is anything for your car. So for example, if you guys don't know, I got a new car over the summer, and I haven't gotten seat liners or covers or whatever you want to call it for the back seat for the dogs to get in yet. And it's a 2023 car, so it's not like I am very, very hesitant to have them in there because it's so clean and so nice, and I love my dogs, but I'm fear for my life, literally. So I want to get seat liners. A gas gift card is another really good thing to ask for. I have a couple people in my life that get that for me every year, and some may say that that's like not putting any effort in, but to me it means a lot because that means that I don't have to pay for gas. It used to last me like 2 or 3 times getting gas, and now it's like a $50 card doesn't even fill it up one time. So yeah, things like that, whether it's for the exterior of a car, maybe you need snow tires, maybe you need an oil change and they can pay for an oil change for you. Anything with your car to help the longevity of it, which helps you not spend as much money in the long run, is a good time. And the final thing on this list is a little bit pricier. I know it's like but it doesn't have to be this product in general. I put a Dyson Airwrap, or like the Shark equivalent of it. It doesn't have to be that product. My thing is, I have bought two. My nose is so itchy. Oh my gosh, this is why we need air purifiers. I have bought two hair curlers in the past 2 months because mine broke, and both of them suck. So now I'm like, well, I've already spent so much money. What do I do? And I know Dyson Airwraps are like $700, so that's like out of budget. But maybe like a $200 one or like a $100 one. Because for me, it's really sucked to not be able to curl my hair. It's only curled right now because the hairstylist did it. So, yeah. But that's a fun thing you can use. So like any sort of styling tool for like your beauty or health routine is always a win. So that is the list I made. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2. I'm sure I could think of more things, but I hope that you found this beneficial. If you are able, like you're on a platform where you can comment down below, go ahead and comment and say what you are asking for this Christmas. What are some good things that you're asking for that are practical or beneficial, or something that you feel like would be like along the lines of what I was talking about and helpful to the community of girlies. If you are new here, we are a community of girlies who are working to become the best version of ourselves. So if you want to join, you can join us by following on whatever platform you're on and following on Instagram and TikTok. You can do that by clicking the links down below. Don't forget to shop the Barkade, which is my dog mystery box business. We are 1 box away from hitting our goal for the month of November, so it would mean the world if you supported me and my small business. I know my dogs would really love it too, because we all get excited about it. I think that's pretty much it. I upload every single Wednesday and Sunday. If you're watching this on the Wednesday night it comes out, girly, it's coming out late, so what are you doing? You got work or school, whatever you're doing tomorrow. Get to bed, get your 8 hours. But if you're watching this at any time, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or night. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next podcast episode. Bye, guys.